Good morning, friends. Well, welcome to another day of virtual learning. We are starting a new week down here. Yes, we are. Anyways, let's stand up and sing our flag song. This is our flag, red, white, and blue. Before it we stand so proud and true. And instead of doing the regular days of the week today, we are going to do rock and roll days of the week. So I hope you're ready to do some dancing. Too loud?
Clap your hands and rock and roll. Feel that beat down in your soul. Sing and dance right along with me. Rock and roll days of the week. Let's twist Sunday.
Be sure to sing them.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. To the swim. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Clap your hands and rock and roll. Feel that beat down in your soul. Sing and dance right along with me. Rock and roll days of the week. Let's jive Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. To the mouse. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Everybody, clap your hands and rock and roll. Feel that beat down in your soul. Sing and dance right along with me. The rock and roll days of the week. The rock and roll days of the week.
All right, good job, friends. All right, so let's take a look at the calendar. Who can tell me what month it is, what month it is, what month it is? Who can tell me what month it is? It starts with letter A. All right, it is April. All right, good job out there. Heidi's just going to zoom in on the patterns and the numbers, and then you can tell me. I'm going to watch. I know I can't really see you. If it's a flower or the snail. So, remember, look at your whole row and come around. We have a flower here on number 19. So the next will be a snail. That's right. So I'm just going to have zoom out. Remember, the sign for flower is holding the flower to your nose. And snail is the little snail crawling up your arm. And you are all right out there. I'm saying you're all right because I know you guys are so smart. It is a snail. We're going to put the snail right up there. And let's say our pattern. We're going to start right here at number 12. Snail. Flower, snail, snail, flower, snail, snail, flower, snail. So that's right. Tomorrow will be another snail. All right, and we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, all the way up to 20. Wow, we're getting really high. Shoot. I forgot something for our experiment. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Visit the cat.
Intermission. Hi, Smokey. And we're back.
I'm back. All right, so today is kind of weird that we are going to be using these little guys to do a science experiment. Peeps, bunnies, and Easter was a long time ago. But I like doing this experiment, and I wanted to give you guys the Peeps. And so now that you have your learning bag, you actually have your own set of 3 Peeps to do this experiment. You also have in your bag this sheet, and it says Peep Science Step 1, and it shows our 3 Peeps. 3 Peeps. We have 3 jars. We have 1 jar or glasses, whatever you have at your house, with just plain water right there. Then the second one is going to have soda water. If you don't have soda, I mean, this is like bubbly water, you could pick out something else for a liquid. And just change on there. So we're going to put in some bubbly water in my second glass. A little bit more. And then we're going to get out some magic vinegar. You know, vinegar. We use that for so many things in pre-K, don't we? Lots of fun science you can do with vinegar. Vinegar is also a really good cleaning supply to have on hand too right now. All right. So we have our 3 glasses or jars, whatever you have. You have your little sheet. And what you're going to do is you each got 3 Peeps. Put 1 Peep in the water. Push it down, see what happens. 1 Peep in the soda water. And then 1 Peep in your vinegar. Okay? Now they kind of just sit in there, so you're going to have to let them be for a little while. Okay? So, your first step in step 1 is to get probably a yellow marker. Some of you might have gotten pink Peeps because I had both colors. And color in your Peep. All right? And they look like normal Peeps right now, so you're just going to color in your Peeps. Whatever color you have. Now, later on today, because you're going to let this sit in their solutions for a little bit. So like today, at least give them an hour. If you're watching this in the morning before lunch, you can let them sit till after lunch. And then after lunch, you get to come back and see what has happened to them. And now last year, some of the eyes popped off the Peeps. Some of our Peeps got really fat because they absorbed all the water. So you are going to be a scientist and record the observations and see what happens. Another cool thing that you could do is actually pick up the Peep out of the water, put it on a plate, and use a little fork or tweezers and poke around and see how it squishes up. Some of them might not. And then on your step 2, you can color or describe on your record, your sheet, what happened to your Peeps. So that is your Peep science, to see if the water or the soda water or the vinegar is going to make your Peep disappear or change. And if you have a science journal, you can cut this in half, which would be right down the middle here, and put one page, glue one on one page of your journal and the other on your other page of your journal. If you don't have a journal, this will be your record, and you can take a picture and show me what you did, or just keep it for your own self. It's kind of fun. All right, so that is your Peeps. Next up, we got to talk about our letter. So, here we go. A, right? An A. So, an A. Finally, the very first letter of the alphabet, and we're going to learn about it now. A for April. And an A makes 2 sounds, like A in apple or A in April. And A says A, and A says A. All the letters make a sound. The A says A. That is your letter of the day. Now, we're going to get out our practice Now, here we are. Start at your top line, and now you're going to go down. It's like you're sliding down a slide. So you slide down the slide that way, and go back to the top, and slide down the slide this way, and then you connect them like you're crossing the monkey bar. All right, there's one. Remember, we have to do 4. Oh, we've got to pinch our marker too, right? So start at the top, slide down, go back to the top, slide down, cross the monkey bar. Slide down, back to the top, slide down, cross the monkey bar. Back to the top, slide down, top, slide down, cross the monkey bar. All right, now to make your lowercase a, you're going to start here on your dotted line, and you're going to make a circle and make a little line on it. Did I do that? Nope.
Wrong side, you're backwards.
I'm backwards. Sorry, guys. Here we go. We'll cross that one out because that one's not right. So we make a circle, but remember we start at the top, come around, and then down.
There we go.
Down. Circle, down. Alrighty? Okay. So that is your A. Now, in your bag that you took home, you also have this picture. Okay? And now this picture is just our whiteboard where we have circle time at school, and it has all of our letters and the songs that we have learned. And yes, we are learning some new ones as we go along, but I sent this home so you can think of songs that you would like me to sing and tell your moms when you email me or your dads what you want us to sing at circle time. But today we're going to do some of our A songs, and the first one is our airplane. Airplanes fly in the sky, zoom, zoom. Airplanes fly in the sky, zoom, zoom. Flying high, flying low, round and round and round they go. Shh, I think I hear one. Zoom! There you go. All right, so that was our airplane, which has the A sound for the letter A. And the another A song that we learned, which has the A sound, is, ready? Way up high in the apple tree, 2 little apples smiled at me. So I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the apples. They were good. All right. Okay, so I know it says in our plan that we're going to be doing some gardening this week. Well, we're going to start our garden stuff tomorrow because I threw in the Peeps today, which really should have been a while ago, but because of how things are going with this online learning, we needed to wait to do them today. So that's why we aren't going to do any of our gardening stuff till tomorrow. Although you can, if you want, if it's nice out, you can go hit your yard and check out the dirt and see what you might want to plant. If it's up to your moms and dads, if you want to do some planting, we'll talk about plants and things tomorrow. Today we are going to also start talking about rhyming. We did a lot of rhyming before spring break with Dr. Seuss. We read all those fun Dr. Seuss books, and we did some rhyming games. So we're going to talk a little bit about rhyming again. And now, if you remember, with rhymes, I'm going to just write a word for you. And it's going to be the word pig. P-I-G. So with rhyming, we take this first letter off of the word. So now we just have ig. And we can put any other letter in front of it. Like if I put a D, what sound does D make? Duh. Then we have the ig. So it's dig. So we have pig, we take it off, and we make dig. Remember all of those fun things when I would change the first letters of your names? It's kind of the same thing. If your name was Heidi and I put a D in front of it, it would be Didy. So maybe you can come up with rhymes for your words. We can't rhyme today your names with the letter A because A is a vowel and it's really kind of hard to do that with. But you'll get to start today making flip books for rhyming. And here it says, I see a pig. Pig rhymes with, we took off the P and we have a little stick. What's a little stick called? Not stick, because stick does not rhyme with pig, does it? It is a twig. All right, so to make your flip book, first thing you have to do is color all these pictures. So we have a twig. What's this dog doing? Dig.
Should I zoom in?
Sure. Yes, thank you. Now, this looks like hair, but if we put on special hair on top of our hair, it's called a wig. And now this is something that I've never eaten, but I know some of you guys like to eat those cookies, Fig Newtons. Well, this is a fig. It's kind of a vegetable or a fruit, and that's a fig. And then this little girl is doing a special dance called a jig. So these are some words that rhyme with pig. And you're going to make a little book. So you get to color all these cool pictures. And it says right up here on the top, you're going to write your name. And now we're going to get our scissors out. Thumb on the top, fingers on the bottom. And we're going to cut. Now here, we cut on that top black line. Cut it off. And then we cut on this black line. And grown-ups, you might have to give them a little bit of guidance so that they can see where they should cut. And then we cut on this black line. And then we'll cut on this last black line. And then your second sheet of paper that has dotted lines on it, you get to cut those apart too. So we're gonna cut off the dig, and we're gonna cut off the wig, and the fig, and the little girl doing the jig. And then you're gonna put one of them on the top. And then over here, you get to staple them. And you know what? I don't have a stapler, so I'm going to do something else with my. I think my stapler's out in my garage. I have to go look for it, and then I didn't look for it before this, but I want to show you how this book works. So I'm going to put a little ring on here. So you got this little flip book now. It says, I see a pig. Pig rhymes with dig. Then you can flip it up. Pig rhymes with jig. Pig rhymes with fig. Pig rhymes with wig. And pig rhymes with twig. So there you have your own little rhyming flip book. And you can read this because you know that this is pig. And then you figure out what all these words are, and you just made a book that you can read too, because you know this beginning sound of p and ig. So very cool. All right, so today you're going to do your letter A, find some things with an A, and I'm sure you can all find something that starts with an A in your house. Make your Peep science, You might have to push them down in there a little bit because they're floating, they're not sinking. And see what happens to them over in like an hour or after lunch, okay? And so, and then work on rhyming. And that's it. All right, so I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, friends.